Hello, welcome. This is the 19th episode of Santa Filomena, and I'm very happy to be meeting you again this for some new adventures on this very nice archipelago. I have to say I recorded this a few days ago, though, so I don't remember exactly what I did then. Obviously, there's still some expansion going on across the sea. There's going to be some roads extension as well around mountains on the other side of the archipelago. Because it was kind of an untamed area, and because there's a big, like, old cemetery, kind of big place with lots of ruins, I thought it would be nice to turn it into some kind of maybe touristic or like some kind of landmark to for people to go on Sundays. And because it's at the bottom of the mountains, it's a nice place as well to start some some hikes maybe. So you will see that later on in this episode. But I also have to place some little pathways as well uh, in the mountains area where I expanded the roads. But if I remember well, I started expanding on this side, on this part of the archipelago first, by placing some a roundabout. I'm imagining a few people living there, maybe the population of a small village or something, a few hundred people, and some nice houses. It would be like a quiet district, not many shops, just a few schools, a few parks, very residential. Kind of struggle quite a bit with Move It. Sometimes I manage to do what I want quite easily. Sometimes it's like I forget what buttons to press or what boxes to tick to do what I want to do. It's like, when you type your credit card code, you do it without thinking, and it's pretty much how I work with Move It. If I start thinking about what I need to do, then I don't remember. Also, you might have noticed that the new mode that I've installed, that I've had it to the game, which is something like realistic population count or something, has made the number of people in the archipelago increase quite a bit. I think it's going to be even greater later on in the episode, because I remember seeing like plus thousands at some point. So it's been a bit helpful. I knew that what we were seeing didn't seem correct considering the number of the population there. But you see, at the moment, it just went down by quite a lot, and then going up again later. So there's been quite a few swings for the mode to get used to the place, because that's pretty much what was offered when I installed the mode. They said it's either going to adapt to the previous update of the mode, or either just work its way from scratch, pretty much. That's why there's a lot of population swing. Yeah, I also had the idea of changing quite a few figures in the taxis. That wasn't so much of a good idea because I had to get back to it later, because some offices, some offices zones started to complain that they were too high, even though it was a 1% difference. At this point, I was also trying to figure out how to make connections between the several small islands across the sea. And the annoying thing is that I remember seeing in the previous episode that I recorded, the electrical road mod. That's usually offering you to tick in and tick boxes about what you want to carry the power and the electricity. And I remember seeing that the cable cars was unticked, and I remember ticking it, but it doesn't seem to have worked, because then it became an issue for me, the electricity in these small islands, and I had to take a look back at the mode to see if I could do anything, but for some reason I couldn't find the exact same page that I found in the previous episode with the list of boxes to tick. So that was a bit annoying to me. I spent quite some time in this episode trying to find this back, and actually in my video editing I had to take out quite a few minutes in the game that I lost doing this, and I still haven't managed to find it back, so I might need to check that outside the game to see what's going on. And now you see me placing these rocks that I understood would bring power. In any case, I just don't want to have like something like I put on this island you see across, because it's just ugly. Like, you don't want to have this across on all islands around, especially for such small islands. It literally destroyed the landscape and the views, and I really don't like that, so I really didn't want to use that. If it's possible for electricity to be carried by cable cars, then it must be through them for this specific small islands. So as I was telling you, the population swings caused quite a lot of buildings to be abandoned, but I guess this will take time to find some new people back in them. The thing is, there's some entire districts that want like this, and the Palisandra district, which is commercial district with many shops. I was wondering if I wouldn't jump on that occasion to have so many abandoned buildings to change the nature of this district and maybe turn it into residential district, because we still do have quite a lot of shops apart from this like only shop kind of dedicated district. We have shop all across the city, so is it so important to have an entire district dedicated to commerces, to shops, to business, to businesses? I'm not sure if it really makes sense to have that at this specific point in time in the game. So this is the road I was telling you about earlier at the beginning of the episode that goes across, like around mountains, and by the old cemetery ruins. I tried to place parking spots there, but once again I forgot how this works, so I might need to check a tutorial again for that. So I'll get back to it later. But yeah, no, I don't think this episode was particularly carrying any sort of huge or decisive changes. It just saw small developments here and there, and well, quite a few big extensions too. So the expansion will obviously remain one of the main tasks in future episodes. The islands, the big islands across the sea, developing the public transport some more, placing some more unique buildings, see if the new population swing is actually gonna leave quite some big parts of the city empty for a longer time than expected, to which I might have to do some district modifications. So there's a lot of things to do here and there, but no huge plans at this point in time in the game. Obviously, if you have any suggestions to make, some things you would like me to do, so some pieces of advice, some names that you would like me to use for some districts or some places in the game, you're very welcome to make these suggestions. Don't forget to like the video if you did, obviously, and to press the button like and subscribe as well, if you want to be kept posted for the forthcoming episodes of Santa Filomena. Thank you for following this one, and I'll see you later for more adventures. Bye bye.